All in all, air fryers are pretty nifty gadgets, but there's a whole bunch of misconceptions and myths about these miraculous machines.
Crunchy on the outside, creamy on the inside.
Before you whip up your own crunchy, creamy fries, let's break down the myths you need to stop believing about air fryers right this very instant. It's quite easy to confuse air fryers with deep fryers, but they really couldn't be any more different at the end of the day, as Jessica Randua of The Forked Spoon told Mashed. A deep fryer cooks food by transferring heat from hot or boiling oil directly to the food being cooked. An air fryer cooks food by rapidly circulating hot air around the food being cooked. An air fryer is nothing like a deep fryer from a cooking perspective and allows for much healthier and less oily meals. Thanks for clearing that up. There's one myth you really need to stop believing about air fryers. It's a pesky rumor that claims air fryers allow you to cook without using any oil at all. Not true.
You're going to use little or no oil to make this food seem.
The fact is, you're going to need to use some oil to get that crispy golden texture you so desire, unless the food already has built-in fat. Confused? Well, here's how Emily Pastor, author of Epic Fryer Cookbook, explains it. If the food you're cooking naturally has a lot of fat in it already, like skin on chicken, go ahead and skip the oil. But for everything else, either spray or brush the foods with a little bit of oil. She also points out that you shouldn't use extra virgin olive oil. Instead, opt for a neutral cooking oil with a high smoke point. You better believe we'll be keeping that advice in mind. Sure, there are definitely some health benefits to using an air fryer, but there's a common misconception that everything they cook turns out healthy. Well, that's not the case. Not by a long shot.
The chicken is going to come out crunchy and delicious. Look at this. We get to put it all over our waffles.
Yum.
As chef and nutritionist, Serena Poon told Mashed, because an air fryer is definitely a healthier option than deep frying, it has become synonymous in some circles with healthier eating. At the risk of stating the screamingly obvious, air frying your food isn't going to make a healthy meal out of junk food, no matter what you do. As Poon puts it, air-fried processed meat is still processed meat. Air-fried refined grains are still refined grains. Air fryers achieve that elusive crispiness by cooking food at a high heat. Here's something else you should keep in mind. It turns out that water-soluble vitamins, like vitamin C, actually lose their potency when cooked at high heat, so cooking your fresh vegetables in an air fryer isn't necessarily the healthiest option. As Poon explains, air fryers can be a fun addition to your kitchen. It's simply important that people don't automatically tie their air fryer with healthful eating. The base ingredients of your meal are always the most important, and there are many healthy ways to cook your food, including roasting, grilling, and baking. A lot of folks out there think that air fryers are set-it-and-forget-it devices, but that's not entirely true. As Emily Pastor tells Mashed, foods can overcook quickly in the fast-moving air and high heat of the air fryer, so check on your food regularly. Of course, the air fryer can be very hands-off when it comes to certain dishes, as Pastor explains. I like to make French toast in my air fryer, for example, and it is a lot more hands-off than making French toast on the stovetop. Still, for most dishes, you probably want to peek inside every once in a while to see how your food is doing. It's just the smart thing to do.
There she is.
Hey, mac and cheese.
This is gluten-free, baby.
Is it?
You might have heard that air fryers are just a fad, but no, you can rest assured that they're here to stay. As Jessica Randua told Mashed, the fact is that while the term air fryer is modern marketing, the actual technology for these super effective high airflow convection ovens has been around for decades. You see, there was a popular product called the Jetstream oven that reigned supreme for several decades and had a very similar cult-like following. Does this look familiar to you?
The Jetstream cooks up to 3 times faster than conventional ovens, 2 times faster than convection ovens.
And this product came out long before air fryers ever became a thing. Randua told Mashed, I remember my mother raving about her Jetstream oven in the 90s for all sorts of different foods and recipes, and there was very identical hype around that machine. I have very fond memories of her pulling out the expandable rings for Thanksgiving turkey every year. So while the term air fryer might come and go like the Jetstream oven did, the underlying technology will likely remain popular for many decades to come. Frankly, we're glad to hear it.
Look at this.
Oh, look at your screen.
Excuse me.
That looks beautiful.
Look at this.
That is amazing.
Look at this.
Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more Mashed videos about your favorite kitchen appliances are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.